Previously, on INFRA, Mark found the villa of the former owner of Stalberg Steel, and found out how Jeff Walter was killed.
Interesting.
Wait, disease? Yeah. Yeah, talk to Eric Kleinman. Considering he's part of a conspiracy led by a paranoid madman with nothing to lose. This is clearly connected to something.
Someone was trying to find something.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about dealing with reanimated corpses while looking for keys all over the place. That clearly goes somewhere. It's just a matter of finding where. And there's more for you to find around here. Well, we know whom this used to belong to. So it's likely he's found something in common with Jeff Walter, who was shot dead in 1986. But it's unlikely that he'd truly feel peaceful. Because after achieving his goal, what was there for Alex Hartman? Did he ever realize that he was aiming for the wrong targets? That Jeff Walter, it was possible that he could have been a pawn in the game of something much worse than him. In fact, much worse than he could ever be. I mean, even he wouldn't touch nuclear and or bioweapons.
Matches might be useful.
Yeah. Earlier you were putting out a fire. Now you're starting a fire somewhere. Apparently.
I have like a ton of these things already.
Right. What do we have here then? Yeah. It'd probably be easier to read if... Ooh. Now that is interesting. We're definitely heading in the right direction now.
I have a feeling I'll be needing that bolt.
Yeah. I'm guessing you know how to use those. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an option for you. Hopefully it won't be too fast. As I'm not sure about about how you drive boats. Thankfully, you know how to drive a car, considering that it's not an insurance write-off. But boats... We'll get to that when you find it.
Intriguing.
Oh great, more dynamites. Yeah, a pump. Well, it can wait. As you're in the middle of CSI Stalberg. Yeah. You've still got a crime scene to investigate. I mean, yeah. That has to go somewhere, along with the other octagonal objects. How about that office where you found that document involving Xander Berg? Yeah, he wasn't abducted by Jeff Walter. He was abducted by... something worse. I have this disturbing idea. All this destruction is deliberate.
Fascinating.
Ooh, sensitive info.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have this suspicion that these corrupt government forces that's been enriching uranium and killing killing off all witnesses that survived a train crash. Disgusts me. And they want Stalberg to crumble into ruin much quicker than simple erosion can provide, to destroy all the evidence. Although the question is, Why haven't they sent anyone to kill you? Well, either they don't know about you at this point, or they do know about you and they simply just don't care. Where they think that you're not dangerous to them. Yeah, it's a lesson that's conveniently ignored. Using terror to bring order. Something which ultimately fails. Because what can you threaten to destroy with someone who has nothing to lose? Well, I'm thinking that the rest of the answers, they exist in that nuclear power plant you're heading to. A nuclear power plant that's it looks like you'll need to go by boats. Well, considering that parts of the city are flooded, I highly doubt that the rest of the way will be much better. Yeah, keep looking. I think you've cleaned this office out. I suspect that the rest of what you want to uncover will be in that smoking room. Yeah, a smoking room. Well, 1986, anti-smoking attitudes were only just growing stronger then. And this building was obviously built at a time when attitudes were more relaxed, as well as more acceptable. I never understood it myself. I mean, imagine this. Going to a shop and saying, I'd like to buy some slow-acting poison. Something that would kill me over decades, if I'm lucky. Whether it be the tar clogging up my lungs, choking me to death, or the risk of cancer. Yeah, nicotine and alcohol. Two narcotic substances which you can get over the counter. And I define that as, well, neither of them are legal. In fact, with alcohol, something that dampens intelligent thoughts, they count on that. I assume you count on that as well. Although, not to the same extent as some of those around here. Because some take it much farther than you do.
Stains. Handprints. Probably that cop. I wonder what happened to the body.
Well, he might not have been popular with his colleagues, but they can't be seen to be lax when it comes to punishing cop killers.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left. Handprints. Why here?
Yes, why indeed there? There must be something hidden there. Ah.
Walter probably tried to get this gun.
Well, we know it didn't work out, did it? Now make sure you found everything before you leave. Although you can narrow it down to this room. Yeah, you just missed it. Didn't you hear what I just said? It's in that room, not outside it. Oh, why do I bother?
That makes 10 packs of camera batteries. Some stains. Maybe Walter died here.
Well, it was certainly in that room, based on that audio recording. I think we're done here. Let's find a way out. Yeah, that tunnel in the basement seems to be the only way out that you can get to. This apparatus. It's here for a good reason. Although, I'm not exactly sure why. Although, I doubt it'll be long before we find out. And we found out. It's to get rid of the water in that tunnel. we need to drain it in order to get in there. And to do that, we need two things. One, that valve. Two, to create a fire in order to fuel the steam-powered water pump. Yes. Oh yes, you also need to set it up so that it pumps out the water. Hopefully this shouldn't take as long as the toilet's fire extinguisher. Yeah, that's not exactly as easy as using beer to put out an Australian kitchen, otherwise known as a barbecue. Nice going, Mark. That took much less time than the last one. Let's hope we find that boat mentioned in that note. I see we know how to drive that. Because if you don't, then it's not just you that's... Great, more asbestos.
I wonder if they have the motor for this lying around.
Yeah, considering... the water level, you're gonna need the boat to get around. Yeah, the dam breaking. That would certainly explain why the water level
Must
is
be
higher
careful
than
not to go too deep.
it should be. Okay, now you can use this to get closer to your destination.
If only I had my fishing gear with me.
Great, you're going fishing. Well, you go fishing, but now's not the time for this.
Mark, I can see you from the helicopter. What happened to your car? You need a hand?
No, it's going great. I'm having a nice boat ride here.
All right. Well, we're almost at the power plant anyway. I'll see you in there.
Yeah. Took you quite a bit longer to get this far, but it looks like you'll be getting to that nuclear power plant by boat. If you can find a way through this maze of bushes. At least I assume they're bushes, they could be trees for all I know. Well, submerged plant life, well, partially submerged, if you want to be more exact.
I suppose this place shouldn't be underwater.
Submerged fields. What do you think this is, a rice farm? Or somewhere in Scandinavia, not China. Or the eastern part of Asia in general.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
You're honestly surprised about that now? Sounds like that's whoever intended for this, they wanted to remove any loose ends that might exist. Although I doubt they counters on random elements. Such as you.